What's going on, Packers fans? Aaron Negler here with your Packers Daily Chat, coming to you live on the Cheesehead TV social channels. It is Monday. It is Labor Day. Hope you're having a day off wherever you are. The Packers are not off. They are on the practice field. We heard from Matt LaFleur a little earlier today. Media now is not allowed to watch team portions of practice, but they do get to watch warm-ups and take attendance, etc. And to that end, Alan Lazard, the only member of the 53-man roster not participating today, he was seen running on the side with trainers. No word yet as to what kind of injury he's dealing with. He also missed last Wednesday's practice. Packers don't need to give any information until this Wednesday, when the first injury report will be out. We'll have probably a better idea of what he's dealing with and see where he's at, whether he is trending towards participating in the week 1 opener in Minnesota, or if the Packers will have to do without him. Speaking of making do with or without guys, David Bakhtiari finally seeing the field during team drills, according to Matt LaFleur. That was the plan today. Bakhtiari taking a huge step towards getting back on the football field with the ones. This is no lock to put him in the starting lineup on Sunday, but you got to feel pretty good about the fact that he is working towards, whether it's week 1, week 4, what have you, he's getting closer and closer to finally being back on the field. Got to love that as a Packers fan. Hello to everybody in the comments section. So good to see everybody. Let's give a quick shout out to our good friends over at Ticket King. That's right. Ticket King has been based in Wisconsin since 1992 and are staffed with experienced, friendly, and knowledgeable folks that can help you with anything Packers ticket related. They also partner with local Green Bay businesses for tailgates and bus transportation to the games. They are open on game day for last-minute tickets, upgrades, and they even have a drive-through window. You can check out both their website and utilize the Cheesehead TV app. In the schedule, we have links to every single game, and each game on the schedule, just find it. You'll go right to Ticket King, home and away games, everything's available. Check out the good folks at Ticket King. Speaking of checking it out, check out the Carry the G Club. That's right, we're kicking off the 2022 season with a brand new way for Packers fans worldwide to hang out with us here at Cheesehead TV. Carry the G Club members get custom loyalty badges showing how long you've been a club member attached to your name in all of our live streams and YouTube comments, special Cheesehead TV emojis featuring Corey and myself, access to our weekly virtual happy hour to come hang out and talk Packers all year long. The next happy hour is tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you can join us. Joining the Carry the G Club is as easy as tapping that join button you see on the desktop version of YouTube. Do it, people. Do it. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Good to see everybody. Gary's here. Krista's here. New emojis coming soon, says Tyler. Very exciting. I think we need a Tyler emoji is what we need. Joey, I will be celebrating Labor Day by doing more labor. The world might stop, but the people's need ice cream. People's need for ice cream never does, Joey. You're the hero we need, buddy. Good to see everybody on TikTok. What's up? Feel so Jerry, how you doing? Good to see everybody. Nags, please record all Corey rants this year. I need that in the off season. I feel you. The need for Banky rants is strong, especially this time of year when we haven't had one in a while. He's gotten less ranty in his old age. I'm gonna have to try and prod him into a rant or two on Wednesday, and that is a good reason to remind people that this Wednesday, will be the return of Packer Transplants Live. That's right, Corey and myself kicking it every week this year. Once again, every Wednesday night, live on the Cheesehead TV YouTube channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope you can join us. Kevin, thank you for joining the Carry the G Club. Very much appreciated, man. Thank you for the support. Donnie, thank you for the super chat. I've thought all offseason since Adams was traded that Aaron Jones could lead or at least be number 2 in receiving yards. Is that something you could see? 100%. No question about it. There's little doubt that the receivers will rise and fall week to week depending on matchups and how they're utilized in the rotation, what Aaron Rodgers sees as far as mismatches and or ways to take advantage of what the defense is trying to do. But I think the one kind of mainstay week in and week out that you can count on is Aaron Jones being a primary target in the passing game. Of that, there is little doubt. Carry the G, North Pole, Alaska style. What's up, John? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Gil, carry the G, buddy. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the support. Hey, Aaron, 6 days. You're right, Scott. 6 fucking days. Let's go. I feel the need for Corey ranting. Sign up for Banky Blows Up prediction calendar. I like it. I like that a lot. Sorry, guys. As you can probably tell, my voice is kind of messed up. I am playing hurt. I told you guys on Friday I wasn't feeling well. Felt like absolute garbage over the weekend. Feeling a little better today, thank goodness. But so you'll have to bear with this gross voice I got going on today. If Lazard is out, who would be that third receiver? Dobbs, Watson, or Winfrey? That's a really good question. You would suspect most likely that it would depend on what kind of game plan they put together and where they want to utilize and how they want to utilize the wide receiver position, whether they're looking for something more from the slot, where Lazard has played quite a bit, or if they want somebody on the perimeter. If it's a perimeter guy, you got to think Winfrey gets the call up from the practice squad. Maybe Dobbs and he split some of those reps on the perimeter. Now, Dobbs has played all over the formation as well, so he could kind of move in and out. I do think, though, they're going to want somebody with some banked reps in Winfrey. But you never know. You know, maybe they lean on the tight ends a little bit more and they don't shake up that rotation as much. And Sammy Watkins gets a lot of run as both a split end and a flanker. We'll see how they move guys around. Is Bobby T cleared to play? Robin, so far so good. He was out there today, shaking and baking. So we'll see what the injury designation looks like on Wednesday when they get that injury report out. Okay, so what was Z Smith's story last year? Sure is acting like a jilted lover now. I think Z just wanted to get paid. Yeah, I mean, when it all comes down to, you know, a lack of respect, what have you. You can spin it a narrative however you want. But Z wanted to get paid. And the fact that they only adjusted his contract rather than give him an extension, I think really sat with him poorly. Much like not too dissimilar to what happened with Devontae. Obviously, Devontae handled it a little bit different, but you know, after the Packers adjusted his deal, did a restructure on it, he then showed up with that non-football injury to his back, which he tried to power through for those 18 snaps against New Orleans. Then he had the surgery, and then he was out. And then during the year, if you remember, he was MIA for a little bit. Like the Packers had no idea where he was. I think all of that was him expressing his dissatisfaction. There was the dust up about not being named a captain, etc. I think he just had a falling out after he didn't get paid. He kind of got disillusioned with the franchise, which I get it, man. For as much as he did, as effective as he was right up until that point, I understand why he might be upset about it. And that's, you know, the word on the street is that he was pretty pissed that he didn't get an extension. So I think it all stems from that, not feeling wanted, feeling shunned. And now he wants to make him pay. It's one of the reasons he probably ended up in Minnesota. I know he signed or agreed to terms at first with Baltimore, but I think Mike Pettin got in his ear and said, let's go stick it to Green Bay. And now that's what he's trying to do. And I can't blame him. I can't blame Z for that, you know? Plus, it makes the rivalry a little more fun. So I'm down for it. Jeff, thanks for the super chat. My preseason prediction, worth absolutely nothing. Amari has a huge season. I think they move him all over the place. Jeff, I'd love to see it. No doubt about it. You know, I know he was hardly utilized last year. Here's hoping, the weight loss and the kind of moving him around, including into the backfield, gives him more opportunities. It will be interesting to see if Lazard isn't able to go, if that means he gets on the field a little bit more. I think it's going to be tough for him to crack much of the rotation with Randall Cobb out there. That's where I think if he's going to be utilized, he's going to be utilized in a similar fashion as Randall Cobb. And as long as Randall Cobb is healthy, I don't see him getting a lot of run. Now, who knows? Maybe they devise some things where he can be utilized out of the backfield. Maybe he gets used as a motion guy a little bit more. But we'll start to see on week one on Sunday. Faraz, thanks to the super chat. How do you think the Vikings O matches up against our D? Do you think they establish a run with Cook first or attack our DBs first? Oh, I think they try to run the ball initially. I think they'll try to work play action off of that. I'll probably go a little bit more in depth into that in this week's Beer and Ball with Billy. We record tomorrow night, so be sure to watch for that. It'll be up late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. We'll try to break down like the entirety of the matchup and where the Packers should have an advantage, where they might be suspect, etc. But yes, 30,000-foot view. I think they're going to want to run the football. I don't think attacking, even with Justin Jefferson, even with Thielen, etc. I don't think your MO should be going at Jair Alexander and company. I just don't think that's smart business. But who knows? Maybe they disagree. Maybe they're crazy. We'll see. New staff might want to get nuts. Cobb has to do more this year. Robert, he has to be involved more, i.e., put in the game plan. He can only do what the coaches ask him to do. Whenever he was part of the game plan last year, he delivered. Simple as that. There are weeks where it was clear he was not part of the game plan, and no, he didn't put up numbers because he wasn't thrown to, because he wasn't in the read, because he barely involved. If they make him part of the plan, he will produce. What else we got here? Soder, need to get you healthy ASAP as I need more Madden. I feel you, dog. I feel you. Cobb will produce if healthy. Very much so, Danny, and that is the key, if healthy. What's up with Lazard? No official word on what he's dealing with. The Packers don't have to give any kind of injury information until Wednesday when the first injury report comes out. All we know is that he, didn't participate last Wednesday in the last week's final practice, and he didn't participate today. So, I'm not going to say hold your breath because I don't want you holding your breath for over 24 hours, but you're going to have to wait till Wednesday to get any kind of indication of what Lazard is dealing with. Maybe we get a report from like Domofsky or somebody on a little injury info, but Wednesday would be the day I would circle. I hope the Vikings double Clark. Oh, that's going to be a fun time. I tell you what, you want to talk about where the Packers have an advantage. It's right there on the interior, 100%. I am all for it, especially with the issues the Vikings are dealing with at the center position. Yes, please. I'm down for that. Thirsty Beach, thanks for checking out the stream on Twitch. 2 inside linebackers and Pony. Can't wait for week 1. You are talking my language. I'll tell you what, Soder, speaking of Madden, I love utilizing Campbell and Walker together on Madden. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of fun. That's a good time. What year was his core surgery? Good question, Trayson. That was 2020. Remember, he had that big breakout, quote unquote, breakout game week 3 down in New Orleans, and that's when he injured himself. It's just the worst timing, right? You have this big, huge game, national television, and then he missed like 8 weeks or whatever it was. But yeah, it was 2 years ago. So hopefully nothing to do with that. But you never know. It's entirely possible that maybe there's some issue there, re-injury, etc. I would tend to doubt it, but you never know. More Amari, less Cobb. Ooh, New York Cheesehead going for the young guy. I think they have ways to utilize both of them, but I agree. I think Amari looks a little bit more spry, fresher legs, right? Young guy, not all the tread on the tires. But Rodgers trusts Cobb, and Rodgers is going to give him opportunities that he would never give Amari. I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. There's an RPO against the Cardinals where Cobb scores a TD, and that's a throw that Rodgers never makes on most likely anyone else other than Devontae. And, Cobb pulls it in for a TD. That's the kind of connection they have. You know how annoying that damn horn is. First down, blow the horn. Oh, I was having such a good day. Why you got to bring me down, man? That fucking horn. What else we got? TikTok. I think TikTok died. Get Christian Watson the ball in space. Touch passes or jet sweeps, please and thank you, Matt LaFleur. Fried Braun, thanks for checking out the stream on Twitch. Yeah, it all depends on if he plays, right? That's still no foregone conclusion. LaFleur indicated today that, they're hoping that he'll be able to participate on Sunday, but that is no given. Still coming back from that knee injury, obviously did not participate in any of the preseason games. We'll see. I hope so. I would love, as you point out, just to get him some touches, get him in space, let the athlete take over. I'm down for that. But I don't think it's a given that he'll be suiting up. Take a timeout, blow the horn, right? Do you think they can get special teams straightened out? Roy? Yes, I think they can. I think a big part of it, and I've talked about this before, is finally having a core group of special teamers, including some starters, that Bisaccia can work with and mold and work with week to week and not have to deal with 20 or 30 guys, in and out every single practice. Bunch of guys who probably won't make the team, trying to work not only on scheme, but technique, etc., week in and week out. That's what we saw all throughout camp. And obviously the results in preseason were less than stellar. But I do think now, given that it's regular season and you've got a finite amount of time and a core number of dudes that are going to be working with you day in and day out, I trust that Bisaccia will get things pointed in the right direction. Yes. Cousins sacked, blow the horn. Kick a field goal, blow the horn. I love it. Would anyone like to hack the horn to play roll out the barrel? Married guy, now you're talking. Now we are talking. What else we got? Amari looks much more comfortable. Yeah, he does. What else we got? Saw something about all the older vets leaving next year to include Rodgers. Any thoughts? It's so early, Gil. I mean, we're about ready to kick off week one. People like dealing with roster decisions in 2023 are so out of my freaking jurisdiction right now. Man, all I want is for the Packers to beat the Vikings on Sunday. That's as far ahead into the future as I want to look. We spent the entire summer, and Gil, this isn't really at you, but I know you're just mentioning something you saw. I'm just saying I see a lot of this, right? And man, we spent all summer talking about Jordan Love and, well, does he look better? Oh, I don't know. He looks pretty good, and I don't know. And then, well, what does that mean? Well, Rodgers, well, he's going to be back. Well, can they keep both of them? Well, probably not. Gutekunst just had his interview with Pete where he's like, yeah, I really think it'd be tough to keep both of them. Well, what does that mean? You know what? I don't care anymore. I'm in regular season mode right now. All I care about is Sunday in Minneapolis and beating the fucking Vikings and not hearing that fucking horn. That's all I'm thinking about right now. All the roster shit, it'll happen. We'll get there. But right now, beat the Vikings. That's it. I hate it on Madden because I have to turn the TV down. Robert, talking about the horn. Yeah, it's a little too realistic. Can I just say something? Speaking of Madden, can I just say something? You're talking about the horn, right? So you play at Lambeau and they have the Go Pack Go chant, which is fine. Very nice. I get it. How many years has it been since they had the Lambeau leap in Madden? Like, how can you not have the Lambeau? How difficult could it possibly be to film the stop motion necessary to get the animation to do a Lambeau leap? How? I mean, what? All the field sense and all the stuff that makes no sense at all and does nothing to improve the game and all the like kind of cosmetic nonsense that they add, and they can't add the Lambeau leap. Really? You know, it really grinds my gears. Sorry, buddies. God, I hate the Vikings. Soder, you and I both. Arthur, thank you for the super chat. Jefferson, Schmefferson, I don't care. Packers by 30. Woo, hard for me to dismiss Jefferson quite that easily. I hear you. I feel you. By 30, I feel you, dog. I feel you. But man, Jefferson's a problem, man. He's no doubt he's a problem. And I know I'm ready for Jair and Jefferson to have a battle royale, but it's not going to be mano and mano every single down. I mean, he's a problem, dude. A W seems dicey on the road and artificial turf with 3 guys coming off ACLs and a wounded Lazard. I'm not so worried about those last couple things because, they're not going to be out there unless the medical staff says they're good to go. If they're good to go, they're good to go. They're good between the white lines, whether it's on turf or whether it's on grass. I don't care about that. But on the road, loud environment, motions of week one. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I'm not sitting here saying like coming away with a W is going to be easy. No doubt about that. Cousins owns the Packers. Oh, Michael, that's adorable. Of course, that's from Facebook. Naturally. Tyler, thanks for the super chat. No longer doing the post-game show with Drew and KB. That is correct, Tyler. I'll be doing my own post-game show right here on Cheesehead TV because Drew is doing the Packers Radio Network post-game show with Billy. I'll be doing gut reactions. After we finish the live stream, I'll post gut reactions on the website, and then I'll come back live to do a post-game show here on Cheesehead TV after every game. So, if you want to kick it, yes, you can. Crab Cakes, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. Week 1 kicker, Crosby or Ahmed? Week 5, week 20. It's going to be Crosby through and through. He was kicking today. Unless he gets hurt, which may have some setback or like twist his knee or whatever. Always a possibility, but it's Crosby. Jeff, thanks for the super chat. I live in beautiful Holman, right next to Minnesota. I'm carrying the G and holding down the border. Jeff, we appreciate your sacrifice and your service. All right, everybody, I'm going to have to get going. Can't thank you enough for hanging out, talking Packers each and every day, Monday through Friday, right here on Cheesehead TV, because that's what we do. We throw it down Monday through Friday, talking about the green and gold for Packers fans worldwide. Please, folks, do me a monster favor. Hit like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and then tell your friends and tell your family, Cheesehead TV, we are devoted to Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great night. Go Pack Go.